What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Road to Glory, episode number 7, where today we're going to be unlocking ones to watch in Ndombele. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? But if you missed the last episode, make sure you go back and watch it. We had some SBC packs that were absolutely mental. I'm going to be showing you what we got and what we sold them for in this episode, but just so that you guys get the excitement, if you haven't seen that one yet, go back and watch it because it was sick. Anyway, we're jumping straight into unlocking in Ndombele. And the first thing that we did was the semi-pro squad battles score headers. Now, I scored 2 goals and then put the controller down. As you can see, you can't quite, unfortunately, AFK semi-pro squad battles. The AI will eventually score past you, but I then just passed the ball around the back for the rest of the game and won 2-1. And most importantly, just got that, well, the first one of them ticked off. It's actually really, really easy. It's very hard to score crosses on this game, but crosses in squad battles on semi-pro is actually really simple. Like, you guys are going to see in a sec, you just sprint through on goal and score a tramp goal, but instead of pressing pass, you press cross and you just nod it. It's very, very easy. Or you can do like I just did then, the low driven cross, where you hold square to power it up and then press it again to do a low driven one instead. Also very effective online actually as well, even though headers aren't, crossing can still be pretty decent. Anyway, we got some packs to open from doing objectives, which I'm going to show you guys. And while we run through that and score some more stuff in squad battles, I'm going to do comment of the day, which comes from Hydros, is that I'm going to pronounce his name, or HydroZZ_. And he says, please bring this back to daily uploads. Now, he's put loads of other stuff. I'm not... Okay, I understand that last year you got burnt out from uploading every day, and I feel like this game, blah, blah, blah. Basically, just a really, really nice comment. So I do appreciate it, mate. This is what you do to score the crosses in semi-pro. It's really, really easy. Actually, I thought it was going to be hard, but it's actually really simple. Really, really nice comment from Hydros, basically asking for daily uploads back, but also understanding that it is draining uploading one of these videos. Like, this video is going to end up being about 20 minutes long or something like that. I can see the chopped up footage there, and it depends how much I talk over the last clip for, but the actual amount of playing FIFA that went into this one episode was a good 8 hours, maybe a little bit more. It was crazy. There was a lot of recording for this, which I've condensed all the way down to show you guys the fastest way to unlock this Ndombele. And you can't play 8 hours of FIFA every single day to get a video up. That is the thing with my Road to Glory, is I like to have it be stuff happening. I like to have a point to the video, and it's a title and it's a thumbnail and it's an actual bit of story that's happened. And in this episode, the story is that we've unlocked Ndombele. In the previous episode, the story was that we did the SBC packs, and then tomorrow's episode, the story is going to be opening our elite squad battle rewards and more packs and designing a team around this Ndombele and stuff like that. And then the one after that is going to be div rivals rewards. And you get the point. There's never a Road to Glory episode really where the video is just and then I played some FIFA, which is, if this was to be daily, it's very difficult to do, and it's a massive grind on top of making normal videos, actual videos for my main channel. Like this video, obviously I make some money off of this channel. Like, there's no point uploading 25-minute Road to Glory episodes and not monetizing it and making a bit of extra money. But realistically, the only reason I do this is for a bit of fun and because it's nice to do a Road to Glory, and it gets me really, really into FIFA at the start of the year. And then I try to carry it on for as long as I can. Last year, I think we managed about 80 episodes of every single day without missing a day. Then it gets to Christmas and I'm doing the Squad Show and Advent calendar, and you're like, oh, I've done 80 episodes of the Road to Glory, do I want to carry on doing everything? And you just start to get burnt out. So this year, what I've decided to do is try and have more episodes where there's more stuff going on and more condensed into it. I can just sit here and play FIFA for a day or so myself and do whatever I want to do, and then we'll cut it down and put it into an episode for you guys to watch as we score our final header in squad battles to complete that objective. And it's just so much more fun, and it's just less likely to get burnt out, I suppose. So rather than me showing you guys half of this yesterday and then the end of it today, and then showing you half of me doing squad battles tomorrow and then the rewards, and then I've just decided to make them a little bit more stuff going on and less pressure on myself to make sure I upload on every single day. So basically what I'm trying to say to you guys is, as we go through and sell our players that we packed to be able to build a team to do the div rivals section of this Ndombele objective, is that I'll upload them as much as I possibly can. So to be honest with you, there might be a Road to Glory tomorrow because I've got a squad battle rewards, which is obviously a few days old now. I've got some other packs, I've got a new team that I've designed, and I want to get that up so that I can open my div rivals rewards live and then show you guys that probably on Saturday, because Sunday will be me buying a huge new player if we don't do that in div rivals, and playing some foot champs on stream and stuff like that. So I'll upload it as much as I possibly can. We haven't uploaded Volta for a few days because I wasn't really enjoying it, I'm not going to lie. Maybe it's the fact that I was doing it on stream, and it makes it kind of... It's really hard to make the Volta story entertaining for a stream, and for like when you guys are watching it back, it's obviously really edited down, and you just watch the cutscenes and you just watch the goals and stuff, but it can be actually really tedious, and some of the acting in it is tragic. So I wasn't quite enjoying playing it. Maybe I'll play some of it off stream and just get loads of it recorded and batch upload it in the gaps between Road to Glory episodes, but that is kind of on the back burner for now, because like I said, this is just a fun channel. Anyway, enough talking about my upload schedule and stuff like that. I'll have Road to Glory videos as much as I possibly can. I'm not promising that I'm going to do daily though. Anyway, this is the team that I decided to build in order to do the Ndombele objectives, to get back to what this video is actually about. It looks sick, and it is sick, I can confirm, because I have used it. I have now finished this objective. Got Alisson in goal, is the most expensive player. Joe Gomez is questionable. He's really annoying to play against, but I didn't really like him myself. Marquinhos. Aguilar is, I think, what that guy at right back is called. Idrissa Gana Gay, Gelson Martins, Cavani and Vardy being the players that I had to buy. And then I already had a Mendy from them packs in Ndidi and a Fraser in my club. So that is what we designed. That is what we're going to go for. We basically needed, and I've written this down, and it's to help you guys as we go through, and you can see the prices that I buy these players for, to help you be able to do this objective as efficiently as possible. So now there's the squad battle ones with the semi-pro cross. You obviously can do it on higher than semi-pro and try and do it. Maybe you should do that one last, is probably the best way to do it, because you've got a debut goal on professional in squad battles. You've got that's the debut mark it's called. You've got to score a finesse on professional in squad battles on your debut, on a player's debut. And you've got summer moves, which is a French, Belgian and Dutch player in your squad and win on squad battles. But the thing with that is you can just use subs. So all I did is, after I'd done the division rivals ones, I just used this team, and at the very end, well, I've got a French player, and at the very end I subbed in a Belgian and a Dutch player and got the win. It was really, really easy. So that's on world class. That one's quite, do you know what, it's not even hard. Like, I was going to say that's quite hard. It's not. I smashed the computer like 7-0 or something stupid like that. World class isn't very difficult. Anyway, so that's them ones, and you can probably try and score a cross or a header while you're playing it, and then if you get 1 or 2, that's one less game at the end to do, where you just go through and do it on semi-pro and just score them dead easily and just put the controller down. But there's that. You've then got rivals, where you need to score with a Prem player and win. You need to win with 2 French players, and you need to score 2 goals with a Ligue 1 player. So we got Cavani up front for our score twice with a Ligue 1 player, so we're going to score 2 goals with Cavani in a game. We have got Jamie Vardy for our Prem goal, and then we're going to win the game, and we've got our 2 French players, our 2 fullbacks, who we're then hopefully going to win. So the idea is to score 2 goals with Cavani, 1 goal with Vardy, and win the match, and we tick off all of the rivals' objectives at the same time. There's then the midfield maestro, which is 10 rivals midfielders assists, and just 20 goals playing FIFA. So them ones kind of do themselves. You just need to grind some rivals, and the other ones you just play FIFA and you'll do it eventually. So them ones are pretty self-explanatory. But basically, try and get yourself a duo up front with a Ligue 1 player, a Premier League player, and 2 French players in midfield or in defence. Or obviously, if one of them's your player up front, like Martial or something like that, you can use that. Lacazette, someone like that, gets the job done. And try and win while scoring 2 with the Ligue 1 guy and 1 with the Premier League guy. So that's what we did. We jumped straight into our Div Rivals. And to be honest with you, we absolutely smashed it. I did this objective in the first games for every single one. Here's me getting my 2nd goal with Cavani in that game to take that one off. You don't need to win for that one. You just need to actually score 2 goals with Cavani. 100% would recommend Cavani, by the way. Picked him up for about 17,000 coins, and he's mental. And then is this me getting my goal with Jamie Vardy? Yes, indeed it is. Making a 3-1 in the 82nd minute. 2 goals for Cavani, 1 goal for Jamie Vardy. My 2 French players are in the team. We're going to win the game, and we've absolutely smashed it. We've ticked all of them off in one go with a nice 3-1 victory. A nice, very, very dominant 3-1 victory, might I add, against this guy. We've absolutely smashed him. And while we're doing it, I think that's the 20 goals where we've just done that one anyway, just from playing. Yeah, there we go. Score 20 goals. Playing squad battles, AFK squad battles, and all that sort of stuff. We'd already kind of done that one anyway. I ended up getting 5-0 wins in the semi-pro one, where I just score 5 goals and then pass the ball around the back to get extra points for squad battles rewards. As I said, we're elite this week, which is pretty sick. So we've got them packs to come. And then we just carried on doing this again. 2 goals and a goal for Cavani and Vardy. 2 goals for Cavani, 1 goal for Vardy. Just absolutely plowing through them and just smashing people, to be honest with you, and doing really, really, really well. My midfield is a bit questionable. Indeed, he's sick and Gay's sick, but Gelson Martins and Fraser in particular is terrible, but Gelson Martins is alright, and the strikers are sick, so you end up doing it. There you go. 2 goals in 3 games with Ligue 1 players. We did it in the first 3 games. Cavani played 3 games, scored 6 goals. He's absolutely sick. And we won 10 Div Rivals games while we were doing as well. Picked up that pack and grabbed ourselves from our season's rewards a nice new badge of the 8-bit football thing, which is pretty cool as well. So I really like that sort of stuff, actually. And then I'm just going to show you guys what we got in these packs for doing the objectives while we go. But yeah, if you can tick all 3 of them off as you go, it's reasonably easy to do. Like, the one that takes the most amount of time is the midfield maestro, which is the 10 assists with midfielders in Rivals, especially because it's very, very, very misleading. It says that you need to get an assist with a player who's a default midfielder. Now, in my head, that means somebody who comes out of packs as a midfielder, which I don't think is what it actually means. It means someone who starts in your starting squad before you use custom tactics as a midfielder. Yeah. So, for example, if you've got Kai Havertz and you put him at centre forward, even because he's a cam, you put him at centre forward, he gets full chemistry, and that's what you start off as in like 4-4-1-1 or something like that. And in game, you get assists with Havertz. It won't count because he's a centre forward. It's really weird. There's loads and loads of bugs about it, but basically, you need to have actual midfielders actually playing in midfield is the best way to ensure that you do it. Like this, where you've got Fraser, Martins, Ndidi, and Gay. All of them are midfielders, and you just need to make sure that you get assists with one of them. So, anyway, we absolutely smashed it. There was the ones. We won a game with the Prem players, and we won the final French one, because you need to do 4 for that one. Premium gold pack, and a gold pack for doing them. To be honest with you, the rewards are pretty crap, but it's all about getting the Ndombele at the end, which is pretty sick. So, all we've got left to do is the squad battles ones, where you need to score on your debut, you need to win with the different nations on world class, and the final one was the assists, which is kind of annoying, and which is why this ended up taking like 8 hours worth of gameplay, because you have to get assists in the games with your midfielders, which is very annoying. Anyway, packing some decent stuff as we're going along here. What's this? We got ourselves a Romagnoli in these reward packs, which is very nice, because we've already got a tradable one of this guy chilling in our club, which you'll see when we skip through to this. So, to be honest with you, the amount of stuff you can do this year on FIFA just by playing is absolutely sick, and they haven't even brought icon swaps out yet, which I'm very, very excited for. So, we're getting crap loads and crap loads of untradable packs just for playing the game, which is actually really, really good and really, really cool. So, we listed our Romagnoli up for 2,500 coins, and he sold, which is very nice. And then we jumped in and started doing the World Class Squad Battles. This guy, Turam, was a debutant, so what we did is sub him on. Obviously, he's one of the French players that we need to sub on. Anyway, oh no, we've got French players, sorry, but we subbed him on anyway, and we scored a finesse with him. Subbed him on in like the 40th minute when we were already 3-0 up, because like I said, World Class Squad Battles is terrible. It's actually so bad at the game. If you play against the crappy squads, just skip the good squads and play the crap ones, and you just obliterate them if you've got a half-decent team. So yeah, debut finesse, easy as you like. They are just, I mean, you're playing against bronzes and silvers and stuff like that. They're really, really, really bad. So it's very easy to do it. As you guys can see there, we've won 6-0 in the next game. It's just so simple. Literally, all you need to do is make sure that you remember to sub on your French, Belgium, and Dutch players if you don't already have them in your starting squad. So all I was doing was subbing on Inform Malin and subbing on Jordan Lukaku. We already had the French in our team, and doing it has got us up to elite in squad battles as well. So there we go. There's the summer moves. We've completed that one from smashing the world class squad battles 4 times in a row, very, very easily. And all we've got left to do is the midfield maestro. From playing them 4 games before, where we did the division rivals objectives, we already got 4 assists from Fraser and Ndidi and Gay and Martins and stuff like that. So what we need to do was play, well, the idea was to play 6 more games and get an assist in every single one. I think I missed 1 or 2 games where I didn't quite get an assist. We ended up having to play like 8 more games of squad battles, which is why it took a few hours. But it is going to be 100% worth it in the end. And we're getting packs and filling our club up and stuff as we go along with that. Anyway, in order to do this, we need to jump back into some Div Rivals. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys and show you all 8 games. I'll just show you one of them just to show you guys what this team's like. Obviously, we've already been playing in Div Rivals with it, and I showed you some of the games before and the clips before. I then played some more games with it in squad battle, so the record's a little bit inflated, but these guys are actually quality. Cavani, as much as people are going on about pace in this game, Cavani's insane. Like, it doesn't matter that he's not fast because he's quality of finishing. Jamie Vardy is fast and is not the best at finishing, especially on his weak foot, but 99% of the time I do just smash it near post to him, as you guys are about to see here. Finesse shot round the corner, and then just, oh no, okay, I stand corrected, I went across the keeper. 95% we'll say then, not 99. I just smash it near post and he just puts it in with his right foot, and it is very, very good. Anyway, this is me literally just trying to grind out assists. That was Martins cutting it across to Fraser. Fraser finishes it off. That's an assist with my midfielder, so it's very nice. We've done that one. I'm just going to carry on smashing this guy, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, Ryan Fraser's terrible. I wouldn't recommend using him. He's absolutely awful. But I just had him in my club, so I threw him in there anyway. It was a decent squad because I needed wins. Like, you need to win with the Premier League goal and win with the French players and stuff like that. So I wanted like Alisson at the back and Marquinhos and stuff like that to make sure I could get the wins. But in terms of like actual squads, it's probably not the best thing I've ever built. Vardy is quality. Cavani's absolutely insane, as you guys are about to see here. His strength is good. He's not the fastest. He's decent at dribbling, and his finishing is unbelievable, as you can see there. But on the whole, the balance of the squad, I probably wouldn't recommend actually using it in terms of like just grinding rivals and stuff. There's better stuff you can build, but it won't always, there you go, smash it near post of James Vardy. It won't always tick off all of the objectives, so that's why I use this team. And it's a very good way to do it. I'm pretty sure that this objective is still available when you guys are watching this video, so you can go and grind it out in a day or so, but you do need the team that ticks off all of the stuff in order to do it as fast as possible. So I would recommend this one. It's very, very good. I maybe wouldn't recommend the entire team forever, as you guys are going to see at the end when we pack some cool stuff. Like, watch this. I forgot to open the 2 players pack that we got, or I found another one from somewhere. Maybe it was from getting Div Rival wins. I can't remember, but this was chilling in my club. And look what we go and get from it, which is absolutely insane. Wasn't a board or a walkout, so I was a bit disappointed. And then it's in that. We got Musa Sissoko again. So we've obviously already sold the one that we packed in them SBCs for like 45k or something stupid like this. This one's untradeable, but we're about to get an untradeable one to watch Ndombele, who perfect links to him. So it literally could be more perfect to go into our squad. I really did wish I hadn't sold that Sissoko so quickly, so I could have used him as one of the French players in this team to do this objective. And everything worked out absolutely beautifully because, yeah, he just went and gave me another one, which is pretty sick. So he's going to go into our squad, as you guys will see in a little second, once we've finished off and actually unlocked this thing. But he's really, obviously I've played some games with him now. He's really good. I would recommend him. I'm not sure whether I'd pay 45k for an 81, but it's definitely, he's probably worth it. It's very good. Anyway, little detour. We were doing the objectives as we were going and getting ourselves ranked up and unlocking more packs. One of the ones that I hadn't done because I hadn't bothered to play a mystery ball was the end of week 1 silver. So James just came to a game with me and let me score. That was a finesse, apparently. Let me score a finesse and finish that one off, which meant I could unlock week 1 gold because we'd already done most of these things whilst we were just bloody playing, but they weren't unlocked, so we haven't ticked them off. So then while we finished off grinding the rest of our Ndombele objectives in Div Rivals, we ended up, I mean, apart from Tower of Power, because who scores headers on this game, we ended up actually going and taking most of this stuff off and getting it all done, which was very nice. So finally, to show you guys what happened, the final assist that I needed was this little Ryan Fraser plays it into Cavani and then he boshes it in the bottom corner near post OP. We only drew 2 all, but it doesn't matter at all because we got our final assist of the objective. 10 out of 10, all of them done now. Cavani getting assists and scoring goals like there's no tomorrow. Ryan Fraser, midfielder, assist means we have done it. So we can claim our final thing, a gold players pack. And most importantly, we can claim our one to watch Ndombele. So let's get him grabbed. Let's take a look at his stats, where, to be honest with you, he's absolutely quality. I had a bit of trouble with him, and I'll explain this to you guys in the next video. It's a bit of a funny story. I was playing him accidentally completely out of position and thought he was terrible. Turns out he's actually really good. 87 dribbling, 80 pace, 70s across the board apart from his shooting. He's a very solid player. Obviously, he's a base card. His base card was worth about 25k. Not so much anymore because everyone's got this one for free. But it shows you kind of how valuable he is, and the fact that they gave us him for free is pretty sick. I'd hope he was meant to get, in fact, an informed this week, but he didn't get one, unfortunately. That would have been quality if he just went straight up to an 84 rated, but fingers crossed. I mean, Spurs got smashed last night. Maybe they can bounce back at the weekend and he'll put in a good performance and they'll get smashed 7-2 and he might get himself an inform, which would be pretty sick. Anyway, we had one last pack to open. We only got Kuyate in it, unfortunately. It's untradeable. He's just going to get traded in for some SBCs, but all that was left to do is start fiddling around and seeing what sort of a team we could design with our new Sissoko and Ndombele, which is very exciting. Now, I'm going to show you guys in the next episode the actual team that we have built. However, I'll give you a little teaser of what is potentially to come if we jump over to the squad screen and the sort of players that I was initially starting to put in and thinking about building a team with. So, they're the guys, obviously, that I was using. Jamie Vardy's sick. Indeed, he's sick. He's just got an inform. He gets a strong link to Jamie Vardy. We've got Sissoko, who's absolutely quality. Look at his strength and stamina. The man is nuts. So we're gonna put him in the team because he perfect links to our Ndombele. And then I started to think about, I really do want to keep Cavani. He's really good. And he also gets a nice strong link to Idrissa Gana Gay, who's very good. And then I was like, Hang on a second, Idrissa Gana Gueye Senegalese, Koulibaly's Senegalese, and he's only like 55k and he's like one of the best centre-backs in the game. Maybe we can get both of them into the squad. How would we do that? Who would we put it? So this is basically where this video is going to be going, where the next video is going to be going, and how I got the squad together and carried on smashing it with a new team, and whether we got to keep Vardy, whether it's possible to get Vardy and Cavani and Gueye and Sissoko and Ndombele and all of these players into the same team. But that is a story for another episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. We got a lot done, a lot of chatting from me over the top of it because there wasn't too much to explain for you guys, but I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway. I know a lot of you guys kind of just watch the Road to Glory in the background while you're playing some FIFA yourself and listen along and stuff like that. So that is probably perfect for that, to be honest with you. But yeah, we got the Ndombele. We've been doing some other trading. I'm very much looking forward to hopefully getting some good packs in my Div Rivals rewards, which is tomorrow, but obviously we'll be in a few days on the Road to Glory once we've caught up with some other stuff and hopefully building a sick team going into the first FUT Champs. But enough about the squad, enough sneaky little spoilers. I'll see you guys very soon for some more information and show you guys what I have decided to do. I'll catch you later.